Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Cinos here, and I'm back with another video. Now, this video is different from my other videos. Like, in my other videos, I'd be like, giving y'all tutorials. Well, this is a tutorial, but I'm gonna be guiding y'all on how to build the best, most solid, bulletproof CPN in 2025. But before we get into that video, if you need any help with your personal credit, like AU trade lines, primaries, credit sweeps, or credit repairs, zombie debt, and even juiced up CPNs like this one that you've seen on the screen, you can DM me on Telegram. I'm gonna have it in the link below. But let's get into the video. So first things first, before you even, try merge your CPN, you want to make sure that you are on a sandbox environment. Now, by sandbox environment, I mean downloading Oracle VM, my nigga. Excuse me for my language, but you need Oracle VM for the best security when it comes to doing this. Because at the end of the day, this is not really, legal, and this is all for educational purposes. But you need this to maximize your security. So download VirtualBox, Oracle VM VirtualBox, and then download either Kali Linux, Ubuntu, ParaOS, pfSense, Tails. It doesn't matter. There's a lot of, things like that. But I recommend Kali Linux as it is the strongest, most high secure, and the most beginner friendly. So you got your secure sandbox environment, and now it's time to really build the best bulletproof CPN. First things first, you need to make sure all your info is consistent, like your address, your name, and your phone number. Your phone number is a big one because a lot of y'all be using different phone numbers for your CPNs, like on one CPN. So you need to make sure all info on your CPN is consistent. So double check, actually triple check, and make sure it's consistent in all three bureaus. For an example, this CPN name right here is Thomas Nelson. When I apply for stuff with the CPN, I'm gonna put Thomas Nelson for everything. I'm not gonna put Tom Nelson or Tommy Nelson. Thomas Nelson for everything. And when it comes to the address and phone numbers, yes, you could change your phone number. You could change your address. I've had to change my address because people moved into my drop house before. Yes, you can. All you have to do is restart the tri-merging process with your already created CPN and just put the new address. So you just do the whole tri-merging process again, but instead put your new address or your new phone number. That's how you tri-merge a new address or phone number onto your CPN. So all your info is consistent. The next step is to put something on your CPN. Now, you need to have something on your CPN in order to do this next step that I'm going to talk about. So you need to, have a credit score on your CPN, get a credit card, have a credit card account, have a hard inquiry. You need to have this on your CPN in order for the next step to work. And the next step is enrolling into credit monitoring apps like Credit Karma, Wallet Hub, CreditWise, all these apps, these credit monitoring apps. You need this. This is really important because you could have your CPN, tri-merge, everything ready to go, and then you could buy some trade lines, but you're never going to know that your trade lines popped on because you're not enrolled in these apps. These apps show you that your trade lines popped on and all this other good stuff. So get into the credit monitoring apps as soon as your CPN gets created and you have something on your CPN. Now, the last step is public records. You need solid public records on your CPN. So to do this, you're going to go out into the opt-out pre-screen, right? I'm going to put the link in the description below. You're going to go into the opt-out pre-screen. You're going to scroll all the way down, press continue, scroll all the way down again. You're going to press opt-in. This makes you opt into public records. So you're going to press continue, and then it's going to tell you to put all your info in. You're going to put all your CPN info, make sure it's consistent, and then you're going to click opt in, and you're going to opt into public records. After you opt into public records, you want to go for 2 rewards programs every day or every 2 days. I recommend every 2 days so you don't seem desperate doing it. I'm going to put the rewards program on the screen here so you guys could, do this. And this is the last step of this multi-series video. This is gonna be, this is gonna have a lot of parts to it because I'm gonna really break down on how to really, make a bulletproof, strong CPN and get good cards, good loans, apartments and everything with your CPN. So this is part one of I don't know how many parts I'm gonna do. But if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, be sure to DM me on Telegram. I'm going to have the link in the description below. And if you need any help with your personal credit or want a CPN with this type of credit score, you can hit me up on Telegram. I have you with everything that you need. But yes, that's all for this video that I have. I'm going to see y'all in the next one. I'm out.